This episode is sponsored today by the book 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. This book was written by kids. It's for kids. It's a coloring book. When you have a tragedy of divorce and you have young children who do not know how to express themselves, this coloring book, 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce, is the coloring book for them. Pick it up today at blendingthefamily.com or even on Amazon. 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. Again, written by kids, for kids.
You asked for it. It's here. Driving while podcasting. Hello, everybody. How the heck are you? It's been a little too long since I've just had this little one-on-one with you. It's me, Tommy Maloney, host of Blending the Family, the podcast. You hear some traffic going on? That's because I am at a local Starbucks. I was to have a meeting, a little social media meeting, and we got dates mixed up, so that's okay. Life goes on. Life is good. Getting ready to head over JC Park, I think that's the name of it. That's where the boy has a baseball game, an hour and a half. I am on my way there just because traffic could be crazy. I just want to go and maybe relax, maybe take a quick power nap, but that's it. That's all I have on that subject. What else is going on? I want to send out my thoughts and prayers, even though I am a diehard Cub fan. We're going to talk about that. But over the weekend, one of the Chicago White Sox pitchers, Danny Farquhar, and I apologize if I'm screwing up his last name, but Danny Farquhar had a brain aneurysm in the dugout. How scary is that? Luckily there was the emergency people. The trainer was, from what I've read, the trainer happened to be just sitting right next to Danny. Danny told the trainer that he wasn't feeling well, and next thing you know, he's fainting, apparently, what I've read. And I'm going by what I've read, and again, I'm hoping and praying that Danny is doing well. And then Chris Bryant on Sunday, the Chicago Cubs were in town playing the Colorado Rockies, and actually, let me talk about Chris Bryant real quick. So Chris Bryant took a baseball to the head. I hope he's doing okay too. My gosh, why is everybody against Chicago White Sox and Cubs right now? That's okay. Life is good. Life is good. From another, just read an updated story about Danny and that he was doing well. So, and I haven't heard anything about Chris Bryant, how he's doing. But the boy and I were at the game Saturday, freezing our cojones off, and then Sunday was a beautiful day, and today being Monday, it's another gorgeous day here in Colorado. But it was funny because Saturday, Connor was supposed to have a baseball doubleheader, but it was snowing. That's what happens in Colorado. One day it's snowing, next day we were in shorts yesterday. My wife Ann and I she took me, we went to I thought it was new, but I guess this brewery has been around for about a year, and I don't remember the name of it. If you want to look it up, it's in Johnstown, Colorado. It has a military theme. And the beers were pretty good. And actually, because I can talk to a wall, Ann and I met this lovely couple, Andy and Lisa. And Andy as a matter of fact, today was having some minor, or let's not even say minor surgery. He was having surgery. There's no such thing as minor surgery, okay? But he was having surgery relating to a mole he had on his elbow, I believe. And so Andy was getting that taken care of. So I'm thinking of my new friend Andy, a military veteran. Semper Fi. He was a former Marine, and it was nice. It was just the story. This is what drives the kids crazy, is that I will talk to anybody. And Andy was ordering. He wasn't sure what to order, and Ann and I had ordered a flight of all of their beers. And one of the things he was thinking about was one of these beers. I said, "Excuse me, sir, we have a taster of it if you want to try it." He's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" He's like, "All right." So he tried it and liked it. And, started talking. Andy and I started talking. And then Ann went over to talk to Andy's girlfriend, Lisa. And next thing you know, we're setting up a couple's date in a couple weeks at a tequila place, which I haven't had tequila in I've had margaritas, but I haven't had straight tequila because, well, those days are over. It's like living in Colorado and smoking. For me, those days are long gone. So there we have it. Went to the Cub game. Unfortunately, the Cubs lost. They were up 2-0. And the pitcher, Darvish, couldn't get by that fifth inning, the dreaded fifth inning to him, and Cubs were up 2-0, ended up losing 5-2. But oh my gosh, Ann's nephew, Jonathan, his fiance, Haley, her parents have season tickets to the Rockies, and we got club level seats. And if you're not familiar with club level, this is like the next step up would have a private box, but this is one step below having a private box. And you could go normally your concession stands are like outside, but this was enclosed, the concession stands. And of course, I have a tradition every time I go to a Rockies game. I have to have a hot dog, and it's called the Rocky Dog. So it's bigger than a regular sized hot dog. So I got my Rocky Dog. Well, actually, both Connor and I got Rocky Dogs, and we both got water. And $75 later, I mean, that's what you get for going to sporting events. But this has been a great month because for Connor's birthday, my mom sent some money to have Connor and I go to the Avs. So the Blackhawks were in town, so we saw the Blackhawks. And then, like I said, this past weekend we saw the Cubs. Well, he got to go to 2 games. He went to Saturday and Sunday, and the Cubs actually won on Sunday 9-7. And wow, exciting stuff in our family. And I hope your family's doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while, and you haven't heard from me, but yes, it was really requested that I do a driving while podcasting because it had been so long. And I don't remember the last time I did it, so here we are again on the way to the baseball game. And this has been a proud papa moment because Connor's been the starting catcher for the team. Unfortunately, just hasn't had the luxury, I guess. I don't know what the word would be, but the timing of he's been on base once or twice. He's been walked, but he hasn't gotten a hit yet. But that's okay. It's his freshman year. Timing is different. Again, it's a super proud daddy moment that he's the starting catcher. I mean, oh my gosh. Dads, I'm sure you can relate to this, that when you get those moments where your kid is not the star, and that's a different category, but just starting as a freshman, I mean, this is just, again, I'm just so super proud of all of our kids. And found out that Connor's high school is going to play, starting next year, Becca, my bonus daughter, Becca's high school in girls volleyball. Excited about that. Super excited about that. Even though, Connor doesn't, well, obviously he doesn't play girls volleyball. Boy, that was the dumbest thing I've ever, well, probably not the dumbest thing, but I'm just excited that the schools play each other and, have a little bit of rivalry in the household. I think that's pretty cool, pretty fun in the blended family household. And yeah, I've got some great guests on the regular podcast. Having a lot of fun with the guests, just having a lot of fun. But I'm also having fun with this. And you know what? I'm happy somebody, we won't say their name, Scott, mentioned that, because I had texted him earlier today, and he said, you better be doing a podcast from the car. And I said, yeah, I'm definitely going to do it. This could be part one. Maybe this will be part one, and then after the game I'll do a part two. Brilliant. I'm brilliant. Just like the old Guinness commercials. Brilliant. And what else? There's something else. I don't know if you've been reading. Have you been reading the column? The God Push Me column on the Good Men Project. Having a lot of fun doing that. And then I have to give out some good news because it's been a crappy couple weeks trying to build I'm working with a couple of startups. One where I'm going to be doing I'm excited about this. Career coaching. And I think I've mentioned this before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. The Job Helpers. Check out the Job Helpers. I'm going to be doing career coaching for them. Really pumped about that because I love helping people. I love coaching people. I love building mastermind groups and having these opportunities. I'm going to roll down the window because I am blazing hot. Not blazing. But I love being able to take a lot of the coaching that I've learned and a lot of the coaching that I like to pass on to others and help them. And hopefully I can help some people land some new jobs, some new opportunities. So I'm excited about that. thejobhelpers.com. Check it out. Terry. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on her last name. Gaspar? Anyway, Terry's been on the podcast. Her and her daughter wrote a book. I can't remember if it's been over a year. Daughters of Divorce, I believe the name of the book. I'm sorry, Terry. So sorry. But just go to blendingfamily.com and you'll find Terry. You'll find Terry's info in there in the book and all that. But Terry asked me to write a chapter for her new book. She has a new book coming out about how to so the part I'm writing about is how I've been able to establish my relationship with my daughters as far as being a bonus dad, and so I'm excited about that. Of course I said to somebody about that about getting this opportunity, and they're like, are they paying you? And I'm like, well, no, but it's cred. It's street cred, right? Isn't it? Getting some street cred. This will be the third book I've contributed to. I should do that. I should put that out somewhere on social media. The two other books, Bill Corbett's book, the teenage book that I contributed to, and then Jason Podgrant. I'm sorry, Jason, I screwed up your last name too. But I contributed his book. Also, I need to mention that more often, I guess. I don't know. Should I? I'm not really good at doing shameless plugs. I'm really not. Did you listen to the interview with Amy Lyle? Amy Lyle was awesome. And she's like, I have no problem doing shameless plugs. No problem. I'm like, gosh, I wish I had that courage. that confidence to just do shameless plugs. Because I get it. I understand. Because, like Amy has so much great knowledge of things she's doing. Her divorce stuff, her comedy, her book. Get her book. Oh, gosh. I better give her a shout out. So Amy Lyle, she was on the podcast, and her book is the Book of Failures. I know it has a longer title, but the Book of Failures. Amy Lyle. Find her on Amazon. And she's got another book that she was asking on the podcast for people to submit, and I need to submit. I forgot. I've got to submit. I want to submit a few things to her about failures, and we were talking about like pet failures. So Amy Lyle, find her on her Facebook page, and then connect with her too, and submit something to Amy's next book about failures, your failures, because her first book was about her failures. Now she's doing another book of our failures, and I think that'd be great if one of the Blending the Family listeners ended up in Amy's book. How cool would that be? We'd have a party. We could have a party. You tell Amy you want to do a book signing party, and have her contribute a few books. Not that I'm encouraging you to ask Amy for like 1,000 books. No, maybe 10. Maybe 10. Maybe she'll cut you a deal. I don't know. I think Amy is a nice enough person. She might cut you a deal, and we could do a book signing party, and I can MC it. There you go. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing out all these great ideas. Hope you're writing them down. I hope you're writing them down. That'd be great. What else is going on? Not a whole heck of a lot. I wish I had more to report. I really do. Like I said, I'm enjoying having some, just booked another guest for the podcast. Each and every week right now, I've got a brand new guest. So I guess, I don't know, is that a good thing? Do you like the guests? Do you like me having more guests? My ultimate goal is to do 4 to 5 podcasts a week. If I could, the only thing is I'm a one-man show, and, putting the editing touches to them it takes a while. It takes, on average, depending on how much editing I have to do, about 3 hours, and have to put the voice elements in, and I'm looking into adding. Oh, this is a possibly an exclusive on this. Possibly exclusive. I'm looking to adding a couple of sponsors, and we'll see. I think one will say yes. Of the two that I'm working with, I think one will say yes, but who knows? We'll see. Book the I don't think I've talked a lot about the book. My Dad's Advice at 5:04 a.m. I'm in a little bit of a dilemma right now, because the game plan was to launch a crowd-funded project with this online business, very like Kickstarter, or what's it, GoGo, something GoGo. And this one's called Publishizer. And I was going to launch a campaign with them actually on April 16th. But then one of the, I don't know what Lisa's title is over at the Good Men Project, but she has a publishing company. We're talking about having them publish the book. So I don't know what to do. I'm taking a step back and trying to think about this, because if I do the crowdfunding, my goal for the fund would be between $6,000 and $7,000 I would need, and what the chunk of the money would go to is editing. Because editing is so key. You've got to have the right editors and copywriters for your books, and even for your blogs. I highly recommend. I mean, I'm really bad at editing, and I've gotten burned. I've gotten. I posted maybe it was last year, and on one of the Facebook groups, and somebody hammered me because I had a apostrophe. That was it. I had an apostrophe. I wasn't supposed to have an apostrophe, and they just hammered me. And of course, I panicked and took the blog down from that site, and went underneath the bed and cried for the rest of the day. So that hurt. You know, as somebody who's very creative, when you get, and I'll admit I'm a wuss when it comes to getting feedback, and you know, you expect good feedback, positive feedback, and you get negative feedback, or not necessarily negative feedback, but just little things to pick. Oh, hi, truck. Sorry about that. Let me close that window. There you go. But when you get, again, not necessarily negative feedback, but you get picked on, and it's not what you're expecting, not what you're hoping for. So, anyway. So yeah, I'm in a dilemma right now. I don't know what to do about the book. And I need to make a decision, because if I wait any longer, then the book probably won't come out until 2019. And my goal is to get this book out 2018. I mean, I really want this book out, and I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. So I'm guessing I'll just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe you'll tell me what to do. So, will you tell me what to do? I don't know. You probably won't. You won't write. You're not going to write. Anyway, almost to the baseball game anyway, and this is weird. This game, the team that Connors High School is playing against is, I don't know the name of it. But they can't do things until like sundown, I guess. So Connors baseball games normally start about 4 o'clock. This one doesn't start until 6 because of the other team. They have their religious beliefs, which I don't know. I don't get it. What do I know? There you go. Baseball game starts at 6. What time is it right now? It is 5:04. So I have about a good hour to chill, relax, chillax. Nobody's laughing at that. So there you go. All right. Why are there all these cars here already? Oh, dog park. Maybe the dog park. So there you go. All right. Thanks for listening. Please, however the way is you get these podcasts, please leave a comment, leave a rating. Greatly appreciate it. And thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for caring. Just remember. Hold on. Gotta roll down the windows. It's so hot. Oh, good. Plenty of time. They're just warming up. But just always remember, your success is my success.
This episode is sponsored today by the book 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. This book was written by kids. It's for kids. It's a coloring book. When you have a tragedy of divorce and you have young children who do not know how to express themselves, this coloring book, 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce, is the coloring book for them. Pick it up today at blendingthefamily.com or even on Amazon. 10 Tips on How to Survive Your Parents' Divorce. Again, written by kids for kids.